Nature makes sure all the spring touches appear in your outside space, but unfortunately, that doesn't happen like magic indoors. The season starts shifting around you, the light changes, the colours outside start waking up, everything feels fresher. And it's usually around then that you start wanting the same feeling inside your home too. And sometimes all it takes is the right accessory to bring in that hit of colour, personality, and spring energy that you've been craving, which is exactly what I'm sharing in today's episode. If you want to look out of your window at everything blooming outside and smile because your interior feels just as fresh, uplifting, and full of life, then stick around. Welcome to the Daring Home Decor podcast. Are you tired of playing it safe with your interior design? Are you overwhelmed with choice and just want simple steps to pull off cohesive and unique decor? I'm your host, Cara Baker, virtual interior designer and bold decor coach. I'll help you get brave, find your style and create a home with pizzazz. So grab your paintbrush, put on those overalls and let's get decorating. Hello, welcome to the show. Thank you for joining me. I hope you've got that spring feeling inside you today because we're talking about 4 spring accessories that add colour, personality and life to your home decor. And they're all simple ways to bring that seasonal feeling indoors. And if you're itching to get going on your home decor, to see your room transform, to finally walk in and feel, yes, this is me. But hold up, before you buy another cushion or test another paint swatch, let's do this properly. Let's map it out. Let's make bold choices with zero hesitation. Let's turn your vision into an actual plan, not a pile of half-finished ideas. Imagine the sense of satisfaction when you finally have a complete, done and dialed in room. That's what the Digital Decor Kit is for. No guessing, no backtracking, just clarity, confidence and a room you love. Snag yours now at daringhomedecor.co.uk/digital decor kit. So with this in mind, let's talk about the first spring accessory. And it's one of my favourite accessories, which is artwork. Here's a little idea for you. I need to do this too. I'm too busy recording podcast episodes and creating digital decor kits these days, so I don't get time to do my home. I'm not complaining though. So I want to do this and you might think it's a great idea too. It is to have a dedicated gallery wall that you swap out each season. So you've got prints and art for every season. And when spring comes along, it's time to add the spring prints or artwork or spring touches, whatever it is that you've got part of the gallery wall. And this is such a fun way to keep your home feeling fresh, and you don't need to do the whole room. You could just change the artwork. And once you've got this organised and set up, you don't even have to go out and buy anything new. So spring artwork can bring in softer colours, florals, botanical touches. Oh, I'm feeling all spring-like already. Or anything that feels fresh and uplifting to you. I've been having a little browse on the internet for any standout pieces that I see that I can mention to you. And I found some gorgeous daisy wall art from Next. So it's not actually a print as such. It's like a set of 3D daisies, which were super cute. Also Desenio, they do a gorgeous range of prints, and I know I've had a quick look and there are definitely some spring-like ones in their range. So there's a couple of ideas for you. And the beauty about doing this little change up hack with your artwork is it gives you variety without needing to constantly redecorate. So it will feel fresh and new even though all you've done is just swap the prints out. It will make your home feel more creative and intentional, and it's a lovely way to reflect the season indoors in a way that still feels stylish and personal. Let's move on to accessory number 2, and it is cushions or throw pillows as you call them in America. This is probably one of the cheapest and easiest ways to bring a spring vibe into your space. You can look for pastel colours that work beautifully for spring. Lighter fabrics instantly change the feel of the room. We can get rid of all the heavy materials. And if you want to step it up a notch, you can either add a flower-shaped cushion for a playful touch. Just Google it and I'm sure a few will pop up for you. And I also noticed while I was having a little browse that on Etsy you can buy a super cute 3D printed tulip cushion. So it's just a print, but it gives that visual 3D effect. And these little new additions can easily mix in with cushions or throw pillows that you already own. This is perfect if you want a quick win. It's low commitment, so it's great if you're nervous about getting things wrong, and an easy way to make a room feel softer, fresher and more seasonable. Okay, accessory number 3 is a spring wreath. Wreaths don't have to be something that we just do at Christmas. A spring wreath can add colour and personality straight away. It works on a front door, internal door, or even styled inside your home. And I found a really pretty daisy pastel wreath with lights on Lights for Fun. The addition of the lights make it feel playful and a bit more magical too. My spring wreath is actually little mini eggs, not real chocolate mini eggs, but fake chocolate mini eggs. And I'm trying to think what else is on it. I can't think what else is on it. I'm going to go and have a quick look. Just hold on a sec. I'm back. I've just had a look. It was just eggs, but Easter eggs basically. Slightly bigger looking mini eggs and then different sizes down to really small ones. And the foundation of it is like some really nice natural looking twigs. Sounds terrible, doesn't it, twigs? But no, it looks really good. This is an easy touch that will give you and your visitors a little bit of joy every time you enter your home. And accessory number 4, I could not leave this out. It is flowers. Flowers are the accessory that reflects spring most naturally. I'm sure you'll agree. And they will bring colour, interest, scent and life into a space. What more could you ask for? They'll instantly make your room feel fresher, and you can make your own bouquet each week. Another idea for you, which is something I've done recently, and it's to sign up to a flower subscription if you want to make it feel easy, and then you will get all of the buds, etc., chosen for you. You'll be told how to arrange them, and it will be something to look forward to each week or however often that you choose your subscription for. Now, supermarkets do, all the supermarkets in the UK anyway, sell flowers. And something that my sister always does is, instead of buying one expensive bouquet, she just gets a couple of smaller bouquets that are perhaps cheaper, and she puts them all together to create what really looks as good as the more expensive bouquet. So you can always look in the supermarket for flowers. And obviously this time of year you'll find daffodils and tulips, and you can just have solely daffodils or just tulips. You haven't got to have a bouquet, a mixture. And of course, don't forget your garden. If you've got flowers growing in your garden, you've got lots of them, you can always go and cut some fresh flowers from your garden, and that's just such a satisfying, quick, cheap and easy way to bring the outdoors in. Flowers can make your home feel cared for and alive. They can lift your mood in a really immediate way, and this is one of the easiest ways to bring the feeling of spring indoors. As I said, spring decorating doesn't have to mean doing loads or buying all new things. Sometimes it's the smaller seasonal touches that make you notice your home differently and enjoy it more, and that matters. Because your home isn't just there to look nice, it should lift you up, reflect your personality and make everyday life feel better. So remember, you don't need to overhaul a room to enjoy a seasonal shift. Small changes can still have a big emotional impact, and decorating for spring can be playful, soft, colourful, elegant or quirky. It just needs to feel right for you. Spring is already happening outside, and probably will be way along by the time this episode gets aired, so this is your sign to let a little bit of that energy in too. Just pick one accessory to start with. I don't want you getting overwhelmed, and I will just give you a quick recap. We kicked off with artwork because it's such a good way to bring spring into your home without changing the whole room. A seasonal gallery wall can keep things feeling fresh, and it's an easy way to add colour, softness or personality. Number 2, cushions or throw pillows are probably the cheapest and easiest spring update. Lighter fabrics, pastel tones, floral shapes or playful details can shift the whole feel of a space really quickly. Number 3, a spring wreath. Isn't just for the front door, and it's definitely not just for Christmas. It can add colour, charm and a bit of fun, especially if you go for the one with the light. And last but definitely not least, flowers. Flowers bring in everything spring does best. Colour, scent, freshness and life. A simple weekly bouquet can make your home feel instantly more uplifting. The main thing is you don't need loads of changes to make your home feel different. A few thoughtful spring accessories can make your interior feel just as joyful and alive as everything blooming outside. Now before you go, I'd love to hear from you on this one. Which of these spring accessories would you actually add to your home? First, you can send me a message on SpeakPipe and tell me what you're trying, what room you're working on, or even what spring touch you've already bought in. I always love hearing what's catching your eye and what you're doing in your home. Send me your message on SpeakPipe because honestly, it's so fun hearing your ideas and getting a little peek into what you're creating. Well, that is a wrap, my lovely. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you next Tuesday, where I can't wait to get creative with you in the next episode of the Daring Home Decor podcast. Put down your tester pot for 1 more minute. Come share your wins from this episode by leaving a quick review on Apple Podcasts. And don't forget, you'll find your next bold steps in the show notes. Meanwhile, you can get more interior inspo by joining my free community at facebook.com/groups/Daring Home Decor. And until next week, stay daring.